Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. I would like to welcome you all Chennai Tamil Toastmaster online meeting number 39. And I am proud to serve as your sergeant at arms for today's session. I am Toastmaster Anbarasan. To anchor our start with our meeting with the famous quote, Dr. Ralph C. Smudley said, "The best speaking is that which is simple, direct, and sincere." Dr. Smudley has started this Toastmaster journey to improve the people's public speaking skill and their leadership skills. Also, we have a mission for the Toastmasters. We provide a positive and supportive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Every role played and every speech delivered in this room today is deliberate to step forward and share our growth to the next level. To help us maintain this digital meeting room, we should have follow some etiquettes and guidelines. First, kindly switch off your devices and keep your camera on. And third, we should not talk about sex, religion, politics related contents during our meetings. Now it's time to officially kickstart our meeting. I would like to call our presiding officer to, before call of presiding officer, I would like to share about him. He is come from an IT background and transitioned focus on his entrepreneurial journey. Currently, he manages 3 companies specializing in infrastructure, talent acquisition, coaching, and counseling. On his personal front, he has 2 sons. His elder son is pursuing degree in psychology and his younger son is in 9th grade. His wife is a psychologist and public speaker. With this note, I would like to welcome our presiding officer, Toastmaster Irshad sir, to officially kickstart our meeting. Toastmaster Irshad sir, the podium is on yours.
Thank you so much, Sergeant at Arms Anbarasan, for introducing me. Let me kick off this meeting number 39 with the big. Okay. So today I thought I'll be doing the Toastmaster of the day, but I got an additional responsibility as well to perform as a presiding officer. So when I came in, this is what the question came into my mind. Why am I here? And that is the question you may be also having. What is the purpose you are here? Let me hear in a couple of them, and we will get into the meeting. Why are we all here?
One or other way to refine ourselves.
Okay, one or the other way to refine ourselves. Okay, and one more.
Good morning, friends.
To improve our knowledge.
Okay, to improve our knowledge. So this is what it was coming into my mind. Especially to be successful in our life, we need to have 2 things. One is the context. I don't want to get in too much there. And the second one this is more of a content. Okay, how do I sharpen my eggs? Every day I've been improving myself. Is there any other platform, anything we have? So that let me put myself there and see the reflection. And that is where we are here. We as a Toastmasters, we are enhancing ourselves. And this is a great platform, great opportunity. We are here. And let me welcome each one of you. Whatever the purpose you come in, whether you want to take this wisdom, apply it in your business, Or you take this wisdom, apply it in your professional life. Take this wisdom and improve your family life. How do you communicate? How do you build the relationship? The formula, everything becomes same. But this is the platform. When you change in one side, the other side will be also taken care. So with this, and I will have to take off my next role as a Toastmaster of the day. And already Sarjana Thoms gave my introduction, so I don't want to repeat about myself again. Before that, let me hear from any guest. Anybody is there? I can give a few seconds for their introduction. Anybody is there? Kavitha, anybody is there? Okay. So if not, we will be moving on. So today's topic is that the theme of the day is 3 steps for success. Everybody wants success in life. Anybody's over here, they think that no, I don't know. I don't think so. Like, I want any success. I don't. If that is the case, you won't be here in this meeting. Do you all agree with me? And today, I'm revealing, okay, and what are those 3 steps? And this I have applied in my business. Wherever it did not go well, I saw that, oh, one of them it did not meet. Whether you are a professional or whether you are doing business or somebody is doing some kind of social work, anything, you see that this step is meeting. Even if you're planning to do something, this is a wake up call. You can take this formula. You all know that H2 plus O, H2O is nothing but water. Whether you test it in India or whether you test it in the Saudi, whether you are testing it in one time zone or other time zone, everywhere in it works. And similar way, this formula, it works for everyone. Okay, so we will see what is that formula. Irshad, you've been giving so much build up. What is that formula? Can you tell me? Let me apply. Okay, that is where another 2 hours, along with that, many other speakers are coming in. And let's, before getting into the Toastmaster meeting, I want to give a brief about how this Toastmaster meeting goes. Toastmaster meeting goes in 3 big segments. Number 1 is prepared speakers. That's the way when I said content is so important, right? In my presiding officer address. That is where these people come in. They have already thought through that this is what I'm going to speak. If I use this word, will it have an impact? No, I don't think so. No, this will have an impact. Let me choose this word. So they went through their process again and again. They can speak for an hour, but within that 5 to 7 minutes, they'll have to complete. So what else I can bring in? And that kind of speech, they're drafted, they're rehearsed, and they're going to deliver it over here. So that is the first part, first segment, or you call it as. And the second segment, this is where we have impromptu. That is what in Toastmaster we call it as like table topics. We don't know what is going to come in. Like the way you drive in India, you think that this person is going to take a right, but he'll take a left. You be prepared. Okay. You go in and you'll have to deliver, and they will say you'll have to take up the other road, and you be prepared for everything. And that is what Toastmaster will be training you. You will be getting trained. The content you'll have, and the table topic master will be throwing the topics. You'll have to speak, and that is a very exciting part. The second, the third one, this is what anything, everything you cannot measure, which is not growing. If you take a stone 10 years back and now it's the same, right? So it's not growing. And if it can be measured, that only it will grow. So that is where we have an evaluation team and we have a very beautiful person. Wow. Before I joined, he's been evaluating me and the entire team. Let's hear from the general evaluator. And he is going to come in with his army of people. I know that he handpicked in a few of them. I don't know who are all the people he handpicked. Let's hear from Toastmaster Ravindra Perumal. And you need to hear a little bit about him, right? And how he come in, how we chose him to perform this role. He's a trainer by profession, and he's an immediate past division director. And I have been trying for this area director for quite a long time, and nobody's taking me. And think about somebody's past division director. He's performing this role, and he's president at Dharmasara Toastmasters Club, vice president of membership at OUM Toastmasters Club. A lot is coming in. So let me hear and let me give the stage to Dr. Ravindra Parmal. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Presiding Officer, Toastmaster Irshad, for that wonderful introduction. Now, I feel like I'm just floating and I think probably standing right on top of the Golden Bridge of San Francisco right now. You really lifted me up. Thank you so much, sir. Now, I am excited to be the general evaluator today, but before I go into my role, let me just share a little bit about myself. Whatever that was shared about me was, thank you, the presiding officer or the president of Damansara Toastmasters Club was last year for the last term. And for this term, what I am doing now, I like to guide members, new members who are coming in to become leaders. So this term at the Damansara Toastmasters Club, I became the Vice President of Education. Here we have a new member, and we have actually, now when new members coming into Toastmasters, responsibilities, people don't like to take responsibilities, but we coaxed him to take up the responsibility, assuring him that we have, and the club has some great experienced people to guide them. So this is what we basically do, and this is what Toastmasters teach us to do. So to motivate, to encourage, to guide members, new members to become leaders. Now, are we not here for that? Okay. So I have taken up the role of a Vice President of Education at Damansara Toastmasters Club. And now, not to brag about, but being in demand. So I also took up the president role at another club, which is the YMCA of KL Toastmasters Club, YMCA. So when you talk about YMCA, it is where Toastmasters was born, right? Now, but this is in KL, Malaysia. So I am a member of 2 different districts right now. So that is a little about myself. And I like to go along with this personal tagline, which is aspire to inspire others. So that's a little about me. Now, for my role today, the general evaluator. And for those who are new here, general evaluator is a person who is from outside the club, who comes in to see, to observe the process flow of the meeting. Now, often we feel that what we are doing is right until someone from another angle, someone sees us from another angle and tells us, now, this could have been done better. So that is my role. I will be checking out the process flow of this meeting right from the time before the meeting starts, because the general evaluator's role starts before the meeting. And throughout the meeting, I will be checking out on every single process flow, whether it is being followed according to the TI's guidelines, how it should be done, organization of a meeting, the process flow, and the speeches, the feedbacks, right from every single thing. And I will give back my feedback at the end of the meeting. Now, my role and my responsibility is not mine alone, because I will be supported by some great people. I call them my right hand and my left hand, and they are the tag team. So I would like to now introduce my tag team, starting with the timer, who is none other than Toastmaster Satish Kumar. So Toastmaster Satish Kumar, is here, right? The timer. So yes, Satish Kumar. He is from Coimbatore, and he calls Coimbatore as the Manchester of South India. Manchester. Wow. He is a subject matter expert at Cognizant, a US-based company dealing with healthcare products, and he is also an experienced healthcare revenue cycle management analyst. He enjoys learning new technologies and solving problems. So now I would like to invite our timer to brief us on his role. Thank you. And over to you, sir.
Good morning, Toastmaster and guests. And I will be your timer for today's meeting. My role is help to all speakers stay within their allotted time for prepared speeches 5 to 7 minutes. Green is 5 minutes, yellow is 6 minutes. I will show red on 7 minutes. For table topics 1 to 2 minutes. Green will be 1 minute. Yellow is 1 minute 30 seconds. Red will be 2 minutes. For evaluations, 2 to 3 minutes. Green for 2 minutes. Yellow, 2 minutes 30 seconds. Red is 3 minutes. After the red card, speakers will have additional 30 seconds to complete their speech. I request to everyone follow the meeting timings and respect allotted time. Thank you. And now I hand over to General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Satish. Now, I would appreciate if you could display the timer cards or the timer screens while you were introducing your timer's role. So would you be able to display the screen now? Green, yellow, and blue. Just flash it out.
Yeah, yes. Hello. Green, yellow, red.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Would you be able to turn your screen to probably horizontal? Yeah, that would be great. Now, thank you. And we'll move on to the next tag team role player, who is none other than our R counter, Toastmaster Srimati. So Toastmaster Srimati, she is also from Coimbatore, a proud or happily married woman, proud mother of a 3-year-old son. Her area of interest, self-development, communication, and leadership. She joined Toastmasters to challenge herself to grow as a speaker. Now, that is something like I was actually talking about myself. Now, thank you. And I would like to now invite Toastmaster, our R counter, Toastmaster Srimati, to introduce her role. Toastmaster Srimati.
Yeah, thank you, General Evaluator, for the warm welcome. Today I'm playing the R counter role.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this purpose of the R counter is to note words and sounds that are used as a pause filler by anyone who speaks. During this meeting, I will listen for overused words including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen to the filler sounds including a, I will also note when the speaker repeats a word or phrase such as this means. So at the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speakers use these expressions. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much. Our counter Toastmaster Srimati will move on to our grammarian, who's none other than Toastmaster Dakshana. She is pursuing a degree, she is a Bachelor of Electronics. She is pursuing a degree in Electronics and Instrumentation at Congo Engineering College. And she joined Toastmasters to improve her communication skills and build her confidence. Sorry, is this she or a him? Toastmaster Dakshana? Dakshana, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, right. Sorry, Toastmaster Dakshana. Now, she joined Toastmasters to improve her communication skills and build her confidence. She enjoys painting and working on creative projects. So could we now have her on screen to tell us her role?
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. I am Dakshana and I will be serving as the grammarian for today's meeting. The role of grammarian is to help all members improve the grammar, vocabulary, and language usage. Throughout the meeting, I will be listening carefully and noting effective expressions, impressive word choices, creative language, as well as grammatical errors and mispronunciations. Today's theme of the day is the three steps to success. And our word of the day is perseverance, which means steady effort despite challenges. Perseverance, which means steady effort despite challenges. And idiom of the day is stick to your guns, which means continue with your beliefs. Stick to your guns, which means continue with your beliefs. I encourage everyone to use the word of the day and idiom of the day during your speeches, reports, and table topics, and whenever it was possible. I will present my grammarian report I will present my grammarian report at the end of the meeting, highlighting excellent use of language and the usage of today's word of the day and idiom of the day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Dakshana. Sorry. Last but not least, we have someone new, an unpolished diamond, a trivia master who just came in today, and she has been entrusted with this new role. She is going to be the listening master, I would say, and she is none other than our guest today, Niharika. She is a student in the studies of artificial intelligence. So can we now invite her or give her a big round of applause, encouraging applause, and invite her to tell us what she's going to do today. Guest Niharika.
Thank you so much, sir. Yes. Today I am here taking the role of trivia master. I'll be just asking few questions so that along the way we can discover some interesting, surprising facts. And yes, I'm taking this role for the first time. It's my first time, so yes, nothing else to say.
Thank you. Thank you to Niharika. She just walked in today to feel what Toastmasters is all about. And she was asked to take up this role. Now, I like the way our Zoom master or our founder member, Toastmaster Kavitha, encouraged her to take up this role. Now, you got to learn, right? Yes. Now, exactly. Thank you very much. Now, the trivia master, you listen to throughout the meeting, and then you would just ask a few questions to everyone based on what, it's like a quiz that you're going to put forward. Now, we do have some great people coming by to be evaluators, and normally we will reserve the best for the last. So the evaluators who will be supporting me, I'm going to reserve them for now. And before I hand over, now I will have to take my part in contributing to the club's meeting today, the 3 steps to success. Now, my 3 steps to success. I have got these one particular word, or it's an abbreviation here. It's called PhD. PhD. What does PhD stands for? So can anyone tell me what does PhD stands for? You can unmute. Don't worry, I'm not a vegetarian, but I don't eat human meat. So you can just tell me. PhD, anyone?
Just I'll try.
Yeah.
P, physical fitness. H, hard work. And D, discipline. This is my perspective.
Okay, right. Thank you so much, sir, Toastmaster Raja. PhD. His version is physical work, hard work, and discipline. Now, what about mine? PhD. It is not commonly known as Doctor of Philosophy, right? Now, for me, can you do a PhD without a PhD? I don't think so, because my version of PhD is perseverance, hard work. I don't believe in hard work, because I believe in hard work. So whatever that you do with passion, you will definitely succeed, because every time you say hard work, you will get tired. So if you were to do it from the heart, it will motivate you to go forward. So perseverance for me, perseverance, hard work, and yes, determination. So if you are not determined, you will never succeed. So that is my version of success, the three steps to success: PhD, perseverance, hard work, determination. And with that, I always like to go the extra mile, because I believe in being proactive. Why? I am positive. And why am I positive? Because my blood group is B positive. So thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, General Evaluator DTM Dr. Ravindra Perumal, for introducing your team and help me out to reveal this 3 step for success. Okay, so let me take, because other speakers are waiting, eagerly. And what is the 3 steps? For me, the first one is the passion. Irshad, can you explain what is this passion? When I look at the dictionary, it says like this strong feeling. Unfortunately, this cannot be trained. You will have to explore. What is the passion in what I have? So this is not about money, and this is about coming within. So I had about like 27 years of experience in IT. I was thinking like this is what my passion. You may be also thinking, oh, when you have so much of experience, that is what you are passionate about. It need not be. Later on, I came to know when I was sitting in a cafeteria, because I was spending a lot of time with my teammates, enabling them, promoting them, taking them to the next level, all these things. That is where I thought like, hey, I am more of like a different guy altogether. When I look at that, it was completely different. My life got changed. So you may be wondering, how do I understand? How do I know what is my passion? Let me give small tip. Then we will move on to the speakers. When you have 100 crore in bank account or whatever account you call it as, still will you do, whatever you're doing right now? If you think, yes, that is what I do, then that is what your passion. If you think, no, 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 if I have so much money, why do I do this? I will buy a small island. I'll happily, be there and hosting the people. Maybe that may be your passion. So start finding out. Find out, what is your passion. Okay. So with this, we are moving on to the first segment of the meeting. It's a prepared speakers. And the first speaker who is going to attempt um, from Pathways Motivational Strategies, Level 2, and the Project 1, Understanding Your Communication Style. Let me talk about the speaker. The background is there. Sir? Okay, so he is currently studying at KCG College and he is a first year student. And his hobbies are watching animation and also he's a fitness freak. Okay, so let's hear from Toastmaster Kendranath. Before that, let me invite his evaluator Toastmaster Vishwagopal to set the expectation for Toastmaster Kedarnath.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Today, my target speaker is currently on motivational strategies pathways and the level 2 project 1, understanding your communication style. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Okay. Toastmaster Kedarnath, wondering how Toastmaster Kedarnath.
Thank you, TM Modi. Hello, fellow Toastmasters and the guests. I'm Toastmaster Kedarnath from KCG College of Technology. Let's begin with my story. Before, just imagine an introvert. I know many of know our of introvert, right? Introvert is nothing but a person who is not well in communication, who is afraid to share his feelings, who need 30 minutes to prepare what could I say after someone asks, how are you? Well, I'm that person. I'm the kid, the biggest introvert. When I completed my 12th with a good mark, I had a lot of confusion to choose a college. So I went through counseling and I got a good college, which is KCG College of Technology. It was my starting point of my journey. At the first day, the orientation program, my parents and me went to there. We were sitting in the front row. Front row. I look at my mom and ask, Ma, why we are sitting in front row? What if they ask anything? What I say? She said, Kanna, just say something simple. Just answer it. Just answer it. For her, it's a simple task. For me, it's a life-threatening situation. And then I started thinking about what if my parents leave me here alone? Unfortunately, it happened. One of the stop stand and said, all the parents just leave. I felt like I was abandoned in the middle of jungle because the students who are there already talking to each other. Even some of them started dancing for the theme music, KCD theme music. They are dancing. However, but I got a brilliant idea. What if I go sit in a corner seat? Nobody will notice me. Nobody go ask anything to me. So I stayed went to corner seat. That day I escaped. And the next day, that's a big problem. There is no corner seat lift. So I went to the front seat and sit there. But for this situation, there is a universal solution. That is God. I prayed the God, please don't anyone talk to me. I don't anyone ask anything. And then the principal walked in. I thought, God, I know you heard me, but why are you doing this for me? Because he coming with a mic towards to me, and he suddenly raised the mic to my mouth and said, tell about yourself. I was nervous. I was starting like a frozen tall and freezen. And then I started talking. Hi, I'm Kedar. I'm from Bombay. I completed my 12th at Asaf Academy with 86%. I went to counseling. That's all. It was not the end. It's just the beginning. After that, Toastmaster advertisement came. One of my senior came there and shouted, "Hey, hello guys! I'm a senior. I know you are wondering why I'm here. This is Toastmaster, where we improve your skills and make you lead a better leader." I thought, wow, what a great sound! But definitely not for me. I'm not going there. When he completely explained about the Toastmaster and other things, my friend made a joke, and eventually I laughed for the joke. The senior noticed me. He saw me. I saw him. He smiled at me. I also smiled at him. And then the mic came back to my hand. I thought, bro, why this mic following everywhere me? I had no option. I only want to speak. So I put the mic on my mouth and he asked a table topic question. He gave me 30 seconds to prepare. 30 seconds? How could an introvert create a content in 30 seconds? I need 30 seconds to prepare. What do I say? I just say nothing. But I spoke because the topic is about anime. If you ask something about anime, I don't no need to prepare anything. I just fluently talk for 30 minutes. Now you may be wonder how it. And then after the orientation, the same senior came to me with a rude face and asked me, "Are you interested in joining Toastmasters?" I was nervous. I thought, what if I say no? He will beat me, right? No, he's not going to beat me. Okay, senior, yes, I'm joining. I'm not even have the courage to say no. But the yes changed everything. The yes changed the person who afraid to share his own feeling to his family, now sharing his own story to some strangers. Now we may wonder how be an introvert can be a public speaker, how we overcome those difficulties. The answer is very simple. I didn't change in overnight. Toastmaster gave me everything to grow. Every speech made me a confident, give me a confidence. Every table topic section taught me to think faster. And whenever you saw an introvert sitting in a corner of the seat, don't just assume they have say nothing. Don't have say nothing. They're just waiting for the right mic, or they're just praying to the God. So thank you, fellow Toastmasters, and I'm ending the speech now, and you all get the answer. Wonder how? Thank you. Back to you, TM Modi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kedarnath. You brought me to my college days, and especially the time I joined in my first organization. It goes to you. Thank you so much. Okay, so with this, we are moving on to Irshad. What is the second one? First one, it's okay. And the second one, it's more of like a expertise. Expertise is like you will have some edge over others in terms of whatever. You're working as a architect. You have to be having expert in that subject, what you are. If you are in business, people have to come for a solution. This is what your solution has to be better than somebody else. So you are an expert. Let me give you a good news over here. If you think, Irshad, I don't think so, I'm an expert in that line, but you can always develop. As long as you're willing, you can explore that out. Irshad, I have a passion. Yeah, this is what I wanted to do, but I don't know how to present. Come to Toastmasters. You can always enhance wherever you are. It need not be something like you have to be there, this much, then only you can polish. No. Even if you don't understand, you come and see here for some time, you can enhance. So similar way, any business, anything, on the skill development, you can do that as long as you can put your time. Sometimes you may be wondering, see, there are people, they come with a real talent. They have the drive. I agree. Somebody, will have edge, especially over intelligence. But if you put enough time, definitely, you can overshoot them, or you can be par with them. It's not something like, no, I cannot. For somebody, it takes like 100 hours. Probably people like me, if I put another 50 hours, I can be excellent in that. I don't need to be having a complex that, oh, this guy has so much talent. Yeah, somebody has inborn talent. And, you will also see that somebody is playing, effortless. But to have that effortless, they put a lot of effort, right? Have you seen that out? Any performance, anything, and it won't come just like that. But what you are seeing is that, oh, effortless effort is coming in. Wow, how they're performing. And this is the good news. This is what we are in today. Have that expertise, develop that expertise, develop the content. How do you present? What all things are required? And that is the second one. P and E, expertise. Okay. So I supposed to have this, after the speakers. We have two more speakers, and I completely forgot that about. Okay, so let's move on to the second speaker. The second speaker, who is go in from pathways dynamic leadership, level 1, from project 2, writing a speech with a purpose. And to speak about, this person, he completed his diploma in mechanical engineering, and later he earned BTech in mechanical engineering side. He has about like 19 years of experience in automobile industry, and he is part of Renault Group in Oragadam. Okay. And so with this, let me invite his evaluator, Gunasilan. Gunasilan, the stage is yours.
Yeah, thank you so much, Team Moody's. Thanks for setting up the stage. Very good morning, everyone. So my name is Gunasil Toastmaster. Belong to Exever, and my target speaker is today Toastmaster Uday Kumar. So the pathway is dynamic leadership and level 1 and project 2, writing a speech with purpose. So his time is 5 to 7 minutes, right? So we'll wait for that. Over to you, Team Moody.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gunasilan. Toastmaster Uday Kumar. All beings are same. All beings are same. Toastmaster Uday Kumar.
Thank you. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I'm Toastmaster Uday Kumar. My topic is all beings are same. Do anyone guess what is the meaning of this title? Can you anyone tell all beings are same? What is the meaning? Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Maybe all characters are same. Only depends on the context they are displaying differently, playing differently.
Okay, well said. Okay, my point is all beings are same. The divine light shines equally in all, whether human body or animals or birds or even insects. That is why I want to try to say here all beings are same. See, why we are getting so many conflicts, even with the neighbors, even with the city to city, state to state, and the national to nation. Why? Is that given by divine? No, it is not bordered, make a bordered by the divine. see that even sun, air, and water all are same for all, right? Even the all human beings is the same, right? But think about that. Why, if we are thinking that the different type of water will has to be there, right? For different beings, the different water has to be there, different lights has to be there. But why the divine has given the same for us? That is the thinking we have to think. That means that all beings are same. See, the highest form of worship is not going to temple and doing the ritual. Yes, it is a beginning stage. That is a beginning part. But when you want the highest form of the worship, you have to giving the mercy, compassion, and love to other beings. That is your highest form of worship. At the time, you can get the lot of energy from the divine, and you can enjoy your life. See, before 2017, I was a non-vegetarian, totally non-vegetarian. But after 2017, I quit the non-vegetarian, and now I being taking the vegetarian. See, what is the difference between the vegetarian food and non-vegetarian food? Think about it, because yes, the lot of people are saying chicken is good, and that means it's good. Everything is good. Can you imagine when you cut the chicken, how they are getting the feelings? The same feeling you are going to experience it. Think about it. Okay, please kindly think about their state, how the chicken is getting the feelings. You may get angry with me. Sorry, so angry with me because many people preferring the non-vegetarian, but that is not good. To think it and try to avoid it. Okay, then okay, how I can able to get the divine energy when I'm doing some free food to others, other beings, hungry people, and take care of others. How can I get? Yes, if you are going somewhere, imagine it. You're going somewhere and you saw somebody in the roadside. Yes, they are in hungry. They are in the hungry mode. You can see they are in the hungry mode, and we should not crash and go. Okay, let them be. We will go. No, that is not a compassion way. That is not a love. You have to take care of them because the every light are same as per the divine structure. Even their person, that light also same. In our person, our light also same. So likewise, we have to see like there are brothers and sisters. So we have to go and buy something, ask something, and buy something for them. And that too, it's a vegetarian. That is not be a non-vegetarian food. You have to get it from the shop, and you have to feed. When you feed to them, what will happen? You may see some tears from their eyes. Yes, I am very hungry. I I wanted that. The divine only send you to feed this. Like this, they will tell. At the time, you will get some energy overall around you. So I request everyone to treat all beings like you, like your family. Thanks to all. Over to TM.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uday Kumar, and especially you touch upon all beings are the same. Okay, so with this, we are moving on to the third speaker. Third speaker who's going to attempt from Pathways Visionary Communication from Level 1, Project 3, Introduction to Vocal Variety and Body Language. And to talk about the speaker, give me a quick second. Yeah, to talk about the speaker, okay,
Sir, any
she's a
help?
doc, she's a, Yes, she's a doctor by profession, and she support underprivileged children to get qualified education. She's a natural lover and also a yoga practitioner, art of living program organizer, strong believer in optimism. Wow. And her book is The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. And with this, let me invite her evaluator, Toastmaster Vipin, to set the objective for Dr. Sivaranjani.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day. I hope I'm audible.
Yes.
Thank you. My speaker, Toastmaster Sivaranjani, is attempting the project Introduction to Vocal Variety and Body Language. And the purpose of this project, or the speech in particular, is for the speaker to use body language and vocal variety to enhance the delivery of her speech. I look forward to a fantastic speech from our Toastmaster, and I hope she has gone the extra mile to make sure that she delivers in the possible way. All the best, and back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vipin. Toastmaster Sivaranjani, nod your head when needed. Nod your head when needed. Toastmaster Sivaranjani.
Good morning. Hope my voice is clear. Hope my video is also clear. Thank you very much for the acknowledgement. Good morning, distinguished Toastmasters of the day. Today, I would like to speak about a simple word, yet a very, very powerful word. This word is articulated by almost everyone in this universe, everyone in this world. It begins with the letter N. If you have any guesses, you can just type in the chat box. So this is time for me to reveal the word. It is N-O, no. It is not just no. It is no. So today I am going to speak about the word no. Probably today I would like to share my personal experience. I think probably 5 years back, I wanted to buy a microwave oven. My family members told me that I may imagine myself as a professional baker, and I thought I would prepare a wonderful cake. But they told me very well that I will definitely end up in only reheating the dishes. But I did not listen to their words. I did not bother to their opinions. I was very, very clear in my mind stating that I would buy that product. Very next day, I reached the store. I went to the home appliances store and I discussed with the shopkeeper over there. He showed me the catalogs which had so many models. Then I was just going through all those models. He said I will not be able to touch and feel the model. He said I can choose one from the catalog which is showing. See, I had certain inhibitions in my mind. What if the product will not be good? What if the product will not be, whatever is there in my mind? What if in reality, what if it comes in an opposite manner? But I don't know. Out of the blue, I suddenly accepted. I suddenly said okay to one of the catalog and I paid. I came back home happily. After 3 days, I got a shock of my life. You know why? Because I imagine a microwave oven which is very, very small, which could be easily fit into my kitchen. But what I received was a very, very huge one. I need to figure out a separate furniture to keep that microwave oven. See, if I would have immediately said no to that shopkeeper, then I would have saved my money, and I would have preserved my peace of mind. Invariably, I have lost both. Not just in the shop, in so many other occasions in my personal life, where I have said yes, where I desperately wanted to say no, but my lips said yes, yes. See, there are so many things which happen in office. When the same thing happens in office, there's so much of pressure in our head. So where we have to simply nod your head. Sometimes you have to shook your head. The head always doesn't mean you have to only. The God has created for both purpose. One is for nodding, other one is for shook. So nod only when it is needed, especially when it is in the office scenario. When you nod your head for everything, what happens? You are just compressing your dreams and aspirations, and you always running into others' shoes. That too in the family scenario, whenever you say yes. See here, always do not surrender yourself to others. It doesn't strengthen your relationship. It just breaks your relationship. What is the purpose of a relationship? Relationship is to support us. Relationship is to give comfort to us. Relationship is mainly for us whenever we feel unhappy, whenever we feel uncomfortable, during that particular time, we need such kind of comfort. So whenever someone asks us for some help, if we are able to do it, we should say yes. No need to surrender. So, so in order to, one point I realized, I have to overcome this situation. I have to learn the art of nodding my head only when it is needed. So what I have done, I have focused on three major areas. The first one is just drag the time. Then refusing does not mean rejecting a person. And then stop overthinking. Here, I would like to tell you one thing. No is not just a word. It is a sentence by itself. So there is absolutely no need for apology. Absolutely, there is no need for any big story. Come on, everybody. Say yes and help people when it is in your boundary. At last, it is going to be one life we are going to live. So keep smiling and make others also smiling. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sivaranjani, for giving the wonderful speech on don't say yes when you have to say no. And the reverse is also true. Don't say no when you have to say yes, especially when the president or somebody is reaching out to you to take the role. Immediately, your response, like most of the time, this is what I do. No, 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 I'm not available. So go extra mile and say that, put this on the top of everything else. I have this meeting from 10 to 12. Let me accommodate that and see, what else. When you see that, when you say yes, then you can accommodate, all the other things. And the similar way, what Toastmaster Sivaranjani said, don't say yes when you have to say no. Especially, I've been seeing this in a typical in an Indian environment. If you see somebody's working in a very late night, we call it as wow. He is dedicated. But if this is the same thing, and if you do it in the Western culture, if you're sitting in after 6 o'clock and sitting in office, first, nobody's there in after 6 o'clock. Even the watchman won't be there, they'll be shut down the office. The second one is they will be treating you as you are inefficient to complete the work within the time. So both are applicable. So don't use that, next time. Don't say that, this is what Sivaranjani madam said. Don't say yes, when you have to say no, especially your whoever the person, vice president, VPE, ask you to take up the role, say yes, then, we'll see. Okay. So with this, we are moving on to the second one. Second one, unfortunately, I already revealed, I supposed to reveal after the speakers, are done. Yeah, we talk about the expertise, right? For that, expertise, you can develop. And as I said, like Toastmasters is the greatest platform to develop in, especially on the communication. So one of the things, what I developed, especially in Toastmasters, was that whatever, going to come in, there are a lot of revelation, used to come in. I come and declare over here because this is the place, like, it's like-minded. When I say that, if somebody is coming in and say that, wow, this is what I'm going to achieve, this is what I'm planning to do that. Think about it, even if you're telling it to your family member, what kind of response it come in? Oh man, some kind of jealousy come in. Here, they plus super, right? And this is the place, you come in, you develop, everything. And you can go that extra mile. You can take up, more role, especially in the communication side or the leadership style. Both the side, you can, as long as, you have the perseverance. Yes, I have the dedication. What may come, I can do that. So when you do that, this is in our control, especially on developing the expertise. You spend enough time, enough effort, definitely that be possible. But only the thing is, like, it may differ the timing for different personality, but results are guaranteed. So with this, we are moving on to the second segment. Very interesting one. What is going to come in, I don't know. And let me invite the table topic master. And before invite the table topic master, so he is coming all the way from, he's an ex-army soldier. He served 20 years for the nation. Wow. Great to hear. And presently working as general admin at Manipal. And he's a marathon runner. He owns several podium. Oh, great to see his face. And let me invite the table topic master today is Toastmaster Raja. Toastmaster Raja, the stage is yours.
Am I audible to all?
Yep.
Thank you, Toastmaster, for the introduction. As you said, just I come from OMR marathon today. I ran 10 kilometers. So just hurry up from there for this meeting. Anyway, so very good morning, my dear fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today I'm playing the role of TTM, Table Topic Master. Usually TTMs are being treated as school headmasters. Why? Because there is a reason. Headmaster can go into any classroom and ask any student to answer any question. So I am playing the role of those headmaster today. Table topic session is quite interesting, and as well as challenging. Why? Because we have to deliver the speech on the spot. No timing, no preparation. That is the speciality it is having. If we do a regular practice, not only on Sundays, on daily basis, we will be able to overcome the stage fear, we'll be getting confidence, and will become as an extraordinary speaker. If we follow PhD, as rightly said by our general evaluator. So table topic session teaches 4 important skills. The first one, listening carefully. Thinking, second one is thinking immediately. Organizing the word as soon as possible. Delivering the speech on the spot. Here, I would like to share a few important notes. I know we all know very well. All Toastmaster need to speak minimum 1 minute and maximum 2 minutes. A timer will show green at 1 minute, yellow at 1.5, red at 2 minutes. I also encourage all Toastmasters to use the word of the day into your speech. It will be appreciated. Without wasting our time, we will be straight away jump into the session. Now, I am not calling any volunteer. I will call by name. Okay, let me start with Toastmaster Gunaseelan. Toastmaster Gunaseelan.
Hi, hi, Toastmaster. Thank you so much.
Toastmaster Gunaseelan, your topic is grass is greener when you water it more. Repeat again. Grass is greener when you water it more. Toastmaster Gunaseelan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raja. What a lovely topic. Grass is greener when you water it more. So it directly says that whatever you wanted to see greener, no, you could put perseverance over there to water it. So obviously, you will put lot of effort on nurturing. Then only you can see that outer side is a greener. I can say always say that quotes behave like a duck. If you say, if you see the duck, no, in the water, simply it's moving. You can see that how efficiently, how sophisticatedly is moving, right? That's what it is. But you don't know that how much struggle, how much effort she puts inside the water actually. So that nurturing, that things no will be, there'll be the result for you to come up with that. Even when you say that your professional life, you want to perform morning 9 to 5, that you wanted to be a greener in that 9 to 5, you need to put lot of effort in 5 to 9. When you wanted to have like as Toastmasters Raja, right? No marathon, right? No, you can say that now I can see the fitness, right? No, how greener, but behind the screen you went for marathon actually. That's a water. So then you nurture in terms of even the relationship. You wanted to see that some people have a very good relationship, family. You can see wow how it's greener. No, they put nurture that relationship. They water it. So based on that only they'll be seeing that. The conclusion here is it looks like greener everywhere, but you don't know how much effort they put behind the scene, right? You know, when you water it, when you nurture it, when you keep on putting effort, and you know, when you go extra mile, then only you can see the greener. Or to you, Toastmasters.
Wow, what a wonderful speech. Great, well spoken. So it remembers me one story, the bamboo tree. The farmer planted the seed, bamboo seed. He watering it on daily basis. It took near about 1 year. Nothing happened. Continuously pouring water. And second year gone, third year gone, fourth year gone. Nothing happened. No plant come out from the ground. But the fifth year, miracle happened. The bamboo tree went up to 80 to 90 feet within 6 weeks. So there is a question. It grown up to 80 feet within the few 6 weeks, or it took 5 years? Naturally, it took 5 years to make strong. Thank you, Toastmaster Gunaseelan. Wonderful speech. So let me call the second speaker. I would call our SAA, Toastmaster Anbarasan. Toastmaster Anbarasan. Toastmaster Anbarasan, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yeah. I'm-
Okay. Good to see. Your topic is if success is a person, what advice would it give to you? Repeat again. If success is a person, what advice would it give to you? Or to Toastmaster
Hmm.
Anbarasan.
Thank you, table topic master, for giving such topic. Success is a person. What advice is giving to me? Always success will give extra energy. If he is a person, we can get whatever we want from him. During my school days, I used to go to school by walk. Days when I went to college, then I moved to, I got a job, then I was settled in away from my native. The one thing which never changed in that who I am. But my surrounding, my circumstance, everything was changed from my school days to till now who I am. So I always believe that the success is give all, but we should not take all the things to in our head. That person is I. I myself used to tell that whatever comes in your way, you take it, but don't express everything in the way it comes. So I always believe that, and I myself speak on whenever I have the extreme emotion or in the downstream condition, whether I succeed or not, I always speak on myself to encourage on me. Over to you, table topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anbarasan. Great to hear. If success would give some advice to me, I think it is in my perspective. You will tell me if you want to be with me or you want to catch me, you have to run fast. You have to work hard. You have to follow the PhD. Now, put hard work, not hard work. Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Anbarasan, for your good speech. Thank you. Now, the time for Toastmaster Kedarnath. Toastmaster Kedarnath, are you there?
Audible? Yeah.
Toastmaster Kedarnath, you need buffer time?
No needed.
Okay. So, your topic. Would you like to achieve success quickly or slowly? And why? Repeat again. Would you like to achieve success quickly or slowly? And why? Over to Toastmaster Kedarnath.
Thank you, DD Master. Hey, hello, fellow Toastmasters. It is a wonderful question. For me, I choose slowly because there is no uppu chapter. Reaching that level of achievement without any hard work, without any uh, loss, it will be not worth. Even my prepared speech, I spoke about how I became a speaker. If I don't make any mistakes, I will not know how far I went, how far I go. If directly I became a speaker, if I got a mic, I'm fluent, I'm speaking fluently, I am a Kedana. It's be funny, right? I don't have any taste in that. After another example, I'm a fitness freak, right? But I was not fit in 16 or 17. In 16, 15, I was in 110 kilogram. From the beginning, when I birthed, I was fit. I don't even thought I achieved something more important. When I trained hard, when I work hard, when I my discipline throw this to me, this body, this mentality, and this physique also, I will proud of that. That's why I chose slowly, because we need Uppu Chapper, right? It's been more fun to have that. That's all. Thank you, TT Master.
Great, Kerunath. With Uppu Chappu, you are completing your speech in good manner. Success is not an easy task. We cannot achieve it overnight. It will take automatic some time. A journey of 1,000 kilometers start with a single step. We need to first step in. Then the 1,000 mile will automatically crash. People nowadays want quick result. Go to gym, should have six-pack within 1 or 2 months. Otherwise, they will be quitting. Some patience. You have to put your hard work. The result will automatically come like bamboo trees. Okay. So now it's time for calling. Who is the lucky fellow? Toastmaster Pandian. Toastmaster Pandian.
Yes.
Okay, your topic. If talent and hard work had a debate, which one would win and why? Repeat again. If talent and hard work had a debate, which one will win and why? What you, Toastmaster Pandya?
Thank you, TTM, for this opportunity. Debate, like our TV debate, and one person is hard work, another one person is hard work and
Talent. Talent.
talent. Yes, sorry. Hard work and talent are yes. Hard work and talent. Who will win? Definitely, everybody accept that hard work
Pandya,
people will.
Sorry to disturb. Your voice is not clearing. For me, I don't know. For what about others?
Yeah,
Hello?
his voice is breaking actually.
It's okay now.
It's breaking.
Sorry, I have a poor network. That's the issue.
Okay.
Probably you can turn off your video and you can speak out. Then I think it will work.
Directly you can speak up. You can remove the thing and.
Hello. Now it's okay. Now it's okay.
Yeah, carry on.
Hello.
Yes, Pandit.
Sorry, network is so poor.
No, it's okay now. Pandyan, we are hearing you.
Yeah, okay.
Yes,
Please.
exactly.
Sorry for the technical trouble.
Reset the timing. Time out.
Yes. I will also.
Reset the time.
Okay, thank you. A person sitting in near me, one person is talent and one person is hard work. They are debating, debate themselves, but I will choose only a person who will in a hard working person. Hard working in hard work. From the hard work, you will do the hard work, you will automatically win. When I was in diploma, there is one competition happened between me and my senior. Both are want to be a secretary of the department. I am the junior. He is very senior. He know the college and every rules, everything. So what I did, so facing senior is not an easy job. So I get the opportunity to talk with the senior girls. Directly I went to talk to the senior girls. I want to be a secretary. So you help me like that. I put a heart. First day they denied. Second day also they denied. Third day also they denied. Finally, I continuously walk and I talk my talent. I will give my plans for my department. So final day came. The results also going to announce. The election also completed. So I am the winner in that election. So that day I understand just a senior or junior or somebody will show you, yeah, I am the big. So we should not fear. Just we have to keep on work, not from the hard work, not from the hard work. It definitely will give the results. So thank for the opportunity. Thank you, TDM.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pandian. Thank you. Very nice, wonderful speech. And talent is important, but hard work. From today onwards, we will not say hard work, heart work. 3H, hand, heart, and what it is one more, I said just forget. If we do with all 3H, anything, in any field, we can achieve it. So I'll call next Toastmaster. This is the last but not least. Toastmaster, our guest, Niharika. Our guest, Niharika. Are you there? Guest, Niharika.
Yes.
Yes. Your topic is, what is the one lesson failure taught to you? Repeat. What is the one lesson failure taught to you? Over to
Am I audible?
Niharika. Yes.
Am I?
Loud and clear.
Yes.
Yes. Go ahead.
Um, as I am still very young, I haven't really had many failures as such in life. But to speak on this topic, I would recall one instance. As I was a very studious kid in school, and in 10th standard, when the result came out, and I was also like really competitive. So uh, there was this scorecard, and uh, I think almost 5, 6 students' name was written on that, and my name was not mentioned on it. And what happened was, I locked myself in a room, and I didn't talk to anyone. Later, I realized that it isn't about just a certain percentage. It is it is more about what you learn from the experience. So the lesson it taught me is just that only scores really matter. What as you say, and uh,
Your voice is breaking.
you need to keep working hard. And am I audible?
Yes, yes, good, good.
Yeah, so you don't need to uh, be sad, or if if you don't achieve a target, you need to keep inventing yourself, and be there for the next task and show your best self. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Nigarika, for your excellent speech. Thanks, nice. So with this, I'll conclude my table topic session. So really, it went on well.
Sorry, table topics master. Do you have another question another topic to be offered to?
No, it's over. It's over.
Okay, right.
So today the table topic session went on well. Everybody participated and shared their thought. It was very inspiring me. And see, from ordinary speaker to extraordinary speaker, everything is possible when you crazy for it. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster, Table Topic Master Raja, for giving a wonderful topic. Especially each one of them, the way you engage, it was really good. And everybody has put a lot of effort and connecting. And I see that they completed their speech on time, and everybody has utilized their time as well. So with this, we are moving on to the third one. What third step for success? The third step for success is like the purpose. See, you have the passion is there, okay, which comes within. And for each one of them, that is different. You have that expertise which can be developed. You have put enough time to develop that expertise. And the last one is the purpose. Even if you have this two, the passion is there, expertise is there. But if you don't have the purpose, what happens is like after some point of time, you will see that you will not getting motivated. So that is what you'll have to see what is the purpose. There are a lot of times I've been hearing from professionals, businessmen, entrepreneurs, all these people, saying that, oh, I need to make like 500 crore. Absolutely good. So what do you do with that 500 crore? When you get that answer for that question, yes, I need to create employment for 1,000 people. I need to create the infrastructure. Brilliant. You have a purpose on that. But when you define, this is what the money as your purpose, that will not motivate you. Money and time. The second one is on time. So especially, you said the purpose is like, oh, I want to wake up in the morning at 5 o'clock. So what do? After 5 o'clock, you'll wake up. Yes, you can set alarm, all these things. But if you don't have the purpose, 5 again, you'll go to sleep. That is why a lot of New Year resolutions and other thing, and it goes off within like few days because the purpose is not being defined. When you got that the purpose, practically it will wake you up. If you define that purpose, so start looking at the purpose. You see that there are a lot of people have the passion, have the expertise, they'll make a lot of money, and especially if you're in Chennai, you know that a lot of buildings in ECR who has been like enjoying, the watchman has been enjoying. They say that, oh, boss, they come once a while, and big bungalows, big swimming pools, they've been enjoying. Big Audis and Mercedes Benz, and who has been enjoying. And if you look at that, the drivers, they have been enjoying. And start looking at, if you have that purpose. When you define the purpose, this is what. So when you have that, let me reveal that formula to you. This is nothing but PEP. Okay, the passion, which has to come within, you'll have to identify which area, you have that passion. It can be anything. Okay, start identifying. If you identify the passion, 50% of your job is done. Expertise, you can develop anytime, any age. Okay, you can do that. And the purpose, you will have to do that. Why am I doing that? Okay, when you get that purpose and start applying. Some of the things venture, you got into. Somewhere like, you could not move forward. Maybe like, one of this formula did not work for you. And start looking at, whoever has achieved so big in life. You will see that this formula, they have applied, PEP. You have seen that in a lot of politicians and other people, they have done humongous success. They have a lot of money at home, but there is no peace. They are not able to sleep well because the last one purpose is not there. So if you want to be successful, success means It's everything. It's not you being successful in one area. If you have two hands, if one hand has been like going good, grown big, another hand has not grown, that is not a healthy sign. Like that, I would request each one of you start looking at this three, start applying. Even if you want to do something, start looking at that formula. Instead of you go in the middle of the road and see that, wow, what is that? Rather looking at if this three is there, if success not defined right now, eventually you'll get it. So with this, let me invite the general evaluator today to evaluate the entire proceeding of the meeting. Ravindra Parmal, the stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the Day. Now, in every meeting, we have got 3 sessions, and the first session has already been concluded, which is the prepared or the project speech. The second session was the table topic session, and now comes the what is called the most important session, which is the feedback session, the general evaluation. And for these, we have got some wonderful evaluators. But before that, now, I believe, this is my belief, because when I take over the general evaluation role anywhere, everywhere, this is what I do. Okay, my observation, okay, my general evaluation is based on what I see, what I feel, and what I hear. So today, I believe that everyone who attends a meeting has got to speak. He has got to speak. Now, or else, people who come by to see the meeting, to feel the meeting, or to know what is being done in a meeting will go empty-handed, feeling, oh, if I had the chance to speak about this, I would have done this way better, or this would have been my feedback. So I always believe in giving an opportunity to everyone. So with that, with due respect to the table topics master, I would like to invite one person here who is here, whom I know would have felt that this person, okay, I would have had, if I could have had a chance to speak. So I am going to invite that person without overriding anyone here, but I'm just going to offer this person a topic. So let's see. So with due respect to the Toastmaster of the Day, the presiding officer, and everyone here, I would like to now invite Toastmaster Manisha to give you a topic on impromptu speech. So Toastmaster Manisha, here is the topic for you. Which is more important for success in your own perspective? Please tell us. Is it going to be perseverance or patience? Why? Now I repeat the topic. Which is more important for success in your own views? Is it perseverance or patience? Why? Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ravi, for giving me this opportunity. The topic is quite tricky. I need to choose perseverance or patience. I'll say I'll actually want to support both, because I cannot just stick with one. I preferred a blend of it, considering my life, what I have witnessed. Perseverance is very important. And why I'm saying both are important, because I believe they go hand in hand. They both are best friends. You can't choose one, they go hand in hand. For example, I want to achieve a big role in any company. I need to persevere for it till the time I'll get it. There could be a possibility that I'll get it in another couple of months or in another couple of years. So that's how my another friend patience will keep me high on energy rather than me feeling bad that, okay, even after persevering for 1 month, I'm unable to get that role. So, a blend of both is super important. And considering the current dynamic life, competition, going extra miles with perseverance, keeping your another friend patience along your side is super important. At least that helped me to grow as a person, as a professionalist, or in different other space of my life. And in fact, I think you read my head and heart. I literally was looking forward to say something in this meeting. And then I was like, okay, let me just persevere. And then my patient said I was on and off available. So definitely the ones who were there in the meeting throughout, they have more right, to attempt. But patience helped, and my perseverance also, at that brownie point to finally earn this spot to talk and speak. And I can see the timer is still on yellow card, which means I have the whole opportunity to utilize it well. Oh my God, I saw the red one now. Red means I should keep mum and, pass on the stage to our general evaluator. Over to you, general evaluator Ravi.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Manisha. Now, in table topics, there is no right, no wrong. And one thing that I wanted to tell you here is that I wasn't expecting that respond. Now, that is absolutely amazing, Toastmaster Manisha. What is patience versus perseverance? Now, both are inner strengths, like what you said. Patience is about staying calm during a long wait, which you did, while perseverance is about keeping up active effort through hard times. Now, you really did well. So thank you so much. And I'm not going to take much of a time here. I know that I have to make sure that time management is well kept. So moving on, let me get into my act, my responsibilities, and I'm going to invite our first speech evaluator, who is none other than Toastmaster. Sorry. Our evaluator one, who is Toastmaster Viswa Gopal. So Toastmaster Viswa Gopal is here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. All right. Let me say something about Toastmaster Viswa Gopal. He is an engineer by profession, working with Qualcomm, likes to play cricket, football, and chess. So can we now put our hands together to welcome Toastmaster Vishwa Gopal to present his evaluation on speaker one. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ravindra Perumal. Here is my evaluation of Toastmaster Kedarnath. So, is my audio and video visible? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So, Toastmaster Kedarnath has delivered a wonderful speech on wondering how topic. Yes, his speech was filled with enthusiasm, great energy on his introverted experience. He started the speech with attending his counseling session as an introvert from a shy person to sit in the front row, his mother, and moving on to becoming a confident speaker. His speech was full of examples in his introverted experience. Was willing to sit in the middle of the bench or the last bench rather than push himself into the first row. But his perseverance was really strong that he pushed himself out of his comfort zone where he wanted to overcome his introverted nature, and he also spoke about anime. So Toastmaster Kedarnath you are naturally good at speaking confidently. So I encourage you to speak more, take more and more speeches that will provide you a great platform to overcome your introverted nature. And coming to the Toastmaster speech, his his speech excelled at engaging the uh, it was an engaging speech and it was relatable to the audience. And he had great usage of hand gestures, which really helped put across the point to the audience, and we all felt very related to the topic. And he was very comfortable at the stage, and thus his stage presence was really great. And there were a couple of points that I felt he could have improved upon. He could have improved upon his engagement with the audience. Since the audience is already connected with the topic, he can engage to ask few questions. Let's say, hey, how was your experience during college? How was your experience during the first day of the counseling session? Was it as introverted? Were you all as introverted as me? Few questions would have helped reconnecting more with the audience, and it could have been a little more of fun session. And he could have also provided a little strong conclusion towards the end. But overall, he had a very strong structure in his speech. Great introduction, great content with full of examples, which we all connected really well. And I want to challenge the speaker to take up more and more speeches in his upcoming pathway, upcoming levels, projects, and interact more with the audience, as his great energy and the topic which feels already related to the audience would enhance his speech to a great extent. And his speech objective was to provide different communication styles to explore them. So, which I feel he can explore a little more on multiple communication styles. For example, he can engage in humorous style based speech next time, and he can provide only for vocal variety based speech, and he can provide some speech only with statistics or facts or only with the personal experience. So over to you, Toaster Ravi Perumal. It was a wonderful speech to all the upcoming speeches. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Evaluator Toastmaster Viswanath, for that wonderful evaluation on Toastmaster Kedarnath's speech. Now, let me just touch a little bit on Toastmaster Viswagopal's evaluation here for Toastmaster Kedarnath. So, was very, you came up with the sandwich method, yes. And if there is something that I could just add for some improvement, probably you may want to structure your evaluation on with a little bit of a point value like 0.1, 0.2, or 0.3. So you can give 3 points instead of using the word and, because all is connected, which means that you are not structuring your evaluation. So you may want to structure 3 points for commendation, and then move on to the recommendations. That will actually have an impactful, will make your evaluation an impactful evaluation. Yes, you give some wonderful golden nuggets for Toastmaster Kedarnath's speech. Yes, you did touch about his speech project, which is creating a speech, a purposeful speech on his communication style. What is the communication style that he prefers or his style is all about. So that I did feel that I think was not well presented. So maybe he would have taken he will be able to accept your evaluation here. So moving on, I think I'm looking at the time as well as doing my evaluation. So that keeps reminding me that I am going over time. So let me move on to evaluator number 2, who is none other than Toastmaster Gunasilan, who will be evaluating Toastmaster Uday Kumar. Yes, Toastmaster Uday Kumar. Now, Toastmaster Gunasilan, working as a program manager at Exaware Technologies, currently serving in dual role as the VPE and president of Exaware Technologies Toastmasters Club. Passionate about creating difference in people's lives, he's a calm and composed person who believes that being a calm mind can handle any situation. So can we put our hands together to welcome Toastmaster Gunasilan to present his evaluation on Toastmaster Uday Kumar's speech. So Toastmaster Gunasilan, over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster General Evaluator. Thanks for setting up the stage. Again, very good afternoon, everyone. My target speaker is Toastmaster Uday Kumar, right? So I can see his perseverance for converting people from non-vegetarian to vegetarian. I know he feels difficult. However, he went the extra mile, right? So very good afternoon. What a lovely speech, Toastmaster Uday Kumar. You started well and by asking questions, then you sort of interact with the audience. So what is that? No, or what do you mean by all beings are same? Then you were able to pull the audience. And one thing I would like to highlight is, what a lovely message you come up with that for the current world, actually, right? No? Yes, the highest form of worship is to giving mercy, love, and compassion to others. It's simply amazing. It's a lovely message, but it's very much important for the current world, actually, right? No? So that what I infer it, in that reading between the lines, I can very well see that the message clearly denotes that do not harbor enmity. That is the message actually in that world, right? So really, it's kudos. And according to divine, life is same for all, right? We have only one life and one challenge. We have different conflicts there. So treat everyone as the same, like you and your family. That will be a great message. And when you are doing that speech, you asked that on 17, you transferred from you moved from non-vegetarian to vegetarian, and you asked the question why. Then I thought, okay, maybe your love got succeeded at the proposal, or if you are married, after a long time, your wife might be listen to you. That's a great day. You change from non-vegetarian to vegetarian. But that was different message you mentioned. No, so that's what I just wanted to highlight here. However, I have a few recommendations, Uday Kumar. The first thing is to set the tone. You have on the same pace actually. Right? No, there is no voice modulation there, right now. So you have a great topic to deliver. So you can add or increase the volume wherever required. That is the one thing. And second thing, initially you try to pull the audience, but later or after some time, there is a disconnect from the audience. That's the main thing. And you can share your personal experience. You have like a strong message to come up to tell that it's you can come up with a very excellent quote. You can quote, and even I see that that the chicken you got felt bad, like Mahatma Gandhi, when he wanted to eat non-veg, that goat was shouting on a dream. That's right. I can relate that. So again, the message is do not harm the enmity. So that's the message. Kudos to you. Uday Kumar. Toastmaster, over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Evaluator Toastmaster Gunasilan, for that amazing evaluation that you have given to Toastmaster Uday Kumar. Now, here is my feedback on your evaluation. So every evaluation revolves around 4 things: a message, commendation, recommendation, and summary. While I see that your message, you have actually observed well, and you've got a beautiful message out of the speaker's speech, I personally feel, this is based on my observations of the commendation that you had actually noted from his speech was a little bit not so, how would I say, because I could not see the encouraging commendation in point view to the speaker. The recommendations were there, yes, on what he may need to work on and how he could challenge himself. So, and the other thing is that I missed out the summary part on your evaluation. So if you could just put in a little bit into your beautiful meal by sprinkling a little bit of aroma over your dish that you were actually serving to the speaker, then probably I think your evaluation will be more impactful. And to the speaker, this is something that I would like to add on to Toastmaster Gunasilan's evaluation. Your speech is about writing a speech with purpose. Now, this is the only speech project throughout all the 5 levels that has got a speech purpose. Now, if you were to see your evaluation form, there will be a line asking you to tell us what is your project purpose or what is your speech purpose. Now, to give us that impactful meaning, takeaway message, why are you sharing this speech to us? There has got to be a defined purpose. So I don't see that coming. So probably you may want to work on the actual speech purpose and telling us why you are delivering this speech to us. So that is very, very important in this speech. So, okay, having said that, I think the input that you have given, very informative speech. Thank you so much. So moving on to the evaluator number 3, who is none other than Toastmaster Vipin Pardhan. Toastmaster Vipin Pardhan, he will be giving his evaluation to Toastmaster Sivaranjani. Now, let me share something about Toastmaster Vipin here. Has been in Toastmasters for about 3 years. 3 years. Currently serving as the VPPR of Matru Malayalam Toastmaster Club. So did I mention that name correctly, sir?
Yes, Matru Malayalam.
Okay, Matru Malayalam. Is that a language club?
Yes, it's a Malayalam.
Wow, okay, right. Now, he also served as the division director in District 121 during the 2024-2025 term. Imagine this, guys. 3 years in Toastmasters and has served as the division director. Wow. Now, that is amazing. His profession is being an engineer turned marketing research and L&D professional, learning and development professional. What I like most is he is a linguophile who prefers to socialize without social media. Wow. Now, a person who lives in the social media age and who prefers not to go into the social media. Now, That is amazing. Over to you, Toastmaster Vipin, to give us your evaluation on Toastmaster. Dr. Sivaranjani, over to you.
Thank you very much, General Evaluator, for your kind words. If I am to summarize the whole speech into simple actions, it would be do more of as you do. And that exactly is what makes this speech special. The very simple message that we all get out of it. To say no more often as we say yes. If I am to consider this project in particular, my speaker has touched upon the requirements of the project of using her body language and vocal variety to emphasize her speech. Kudos to my speaker on successfully utilizing your body language and vocal variety. If I am to emphasize 3 points that I have observed in my speaker, number 1 is the strength of her voice and how much range that she possesses. I was particularly amazed when she used emphasis to say no, that displayed her range as a speaker, the range of her voice. And throughout her storyline, I would say it's a storyline because she used her personal experience, personal story throughout the speech to build that vivid experience. And that was exactly how she utilized her voice to engage all of us. On top of that, she brought in questions that engaged with us, not just through her voice, but also prompting us to think and answer. If I am to take again specifically about this project, I am happy that my speaker used hand gestures and specifically the nods and the shakes to emphasize her speech. Hand gestures were not just hand gestures, it was meaningful. When she said, I feel, she took her hand and placed it on her chest. And that exactly made us all connect through her gestures. If I am to recommend few points that could enhance the speech, and I would request my speaker to persevere on these points. Number 1 is the camera position. I observed that I was looking at you like this. I was seeing you like this from bottom to top. And that restricted those beautiful hand gestures of both your hands, which I could have seen if the camera was placed a little bit more better so that I could see up to your torso. To add to that, if you could have stood up, in that you already stood up, but if the arrangement, if the camera placement would have been much more better, your standing posture would have been much more emphasized. The critical aspect which I want to point out is your eye contact. There were many points where I felt your eye contact missed. It could be because you were thinking, you were a little bit around, you were a little bit aware about the surroundings, or probably you were referring to some of the notes that you have made. This, if this becomes more often, it could create an impression that you are not quite involved in the speech and not involved with the audience. If I am to challenge you, I would request you to think about using the power of dialogues to leverage your vocal variety. To summarize, a fantastic storyline with a powerful message, with an emphasis on your voice and vocal range, meaningful gestures. If you can focus on ensuring that your camera is placed exactly so that you can deliver your best body language, keep the eye contact, trained to the camera when it comes to an online setting, and leverage the power of dialogues to use the power of dialogues to leverage your voice. I believe that you will persevere to become one of the best speakers that we will get to listen to. Thank you very much, and over to the general evaluator.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Vipin, for that amazing evaluation. Now, what I have for you is your evaluation, so calm, composed, and very, very constructive in that. And I like the vocal, the tone that you have used here, assertive, affirmative. That vocal tone itself that had made your evaluation very, very impactful. Now, a good evaluation, some people may use the MAS method, message, acknowledgement, recommendation, and summary. Some may use the sandwich method. And what I see here is that you have used the simple evaluation format. What a speaker had done best, excelled at, then you moved on to what the speaker needs to work on and how the person or the speaker can challenge themselves. That is amazing indeed. And whatever that I wanted to share to the speaker, you have already pointed out. So I'm not going to touch on that. Now, only one point that I wanted to tell our Dr. Sivaranjani, but you have already touched on that, which is the camera placement. So I think I've also mentioned this to Dr. Sivaranjani in a previous speech as well. So maybe you want to, if you are standing up, probably you may want to increase the height of your laptop or your phone. So that it will be, so that we can see your face straightforward, straight, and we will be able to see your hand gestures more clearly. The only thing for Toastmaster Vipin is the time management in your evaluation. So with that, thank you to all the three evaluators for giving us wonderful evaluation. And now let me move on to our tag team. So our first tag team player, I'm going to go with the grammarian. Grammarian first, Toastmaster Dakshana. So can we have Toastmaster Dakshana to present us with a grammarian's report? Over to you, Toastmaster Dakshana.
This is my first time taking the grammarian role, and I really enjoyed listening to everyone and observing the language used throughout the meeting. Here is my grammarian report. Word of the day was perseverance. I was happy to notice that our general evaluator began his speech by using the word of the day, and another speaker also used it during the meeting. Our idiom of the day was stick to your guns. I did not hear the exact idiom being used today. I also noticed some good expressions such as go to the extra mile, reading between the lines, set the tone, and hard work and determination. Even during our table topic session, so many speakers used the word of the day. Even our a speaker, Toastmaster Manisha emphasized that is essential for achieving long-term goal in a competitive world. She noted that success may take time and patience is necessary to maintain motivation and avoid discouragement. Uh, Overall, everyone connected their speeches with our team. That as this is my first time taking the grammarian role, it was great experience for me. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dakshana. First time grammarian role. I think she definitely deserves a lot of praises. So can we give her a big round of applause, please? Toastmaster Dakshana. Now, here's something that I would like to add on to your grammarian's report. Overall, you did perfectly well, and it was very, very nice. So this is just one thing. Now, for those who use the word of the day, you may want to mention them, or you can just say if the person had actually used the word of the day more than once, or the number of times, then you can just say that the champion of today's word of the day is this person. So that will boost up confidence, and everyone else in their next meeting will also want to try their best to use the word of the day more often. So that is just one thing. And overall, you don't keep report like that as a first time grammarian. That was a very experienced grammarian's report. So big round of applause to you again one more time. So thank you, Toastmaster Grammarian. Sorry, Toastmaster Takshana. Second tag team role player is none other than Toastmaster, our counter, Toastmaster Srimati. So Toastmaster Srimati, can we have you on screen, ma'am, to present your counters report? Over to you.
Yeah, I'm ready with the report. So today Toastmaster Kedarnath didn't use any R sounds or any filler words during his speech. Toastmaster Uday Kumar used 5 plus R sounds and repeated words 2 times. And Toastmaster Sivananjani used only 1 R sound today. And Toastmaster Gunasilan used 2 plus times R sounds and filler words like you know 2 times. Toastmaster Anbarasan used R sounds 2 times. Toastmaster Pandian used R sounds 2 plus times and repeated words like so 3 plus times. And Toastmaster Vishwagopal used R sounds 3 times. So that's all about today's report. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Srimati, for that wonderful counters report. I'm surprised that I did not enter your list of filler using filler words. So, okay, let's move on to our most important tag team or role player, who is none other than our timekeeper, Toastmaster Satish. Toastmaster Satish, can we have you on screen, sir, to give us your timers report? I'm sure I will be in your book.
Yeah. Hi, Toastmasters and esteemed guests. Welcome to today's Toastmasters session. We are gathering here to practice leadership, sharpen our communication skills, and build confidence in a supportive and constructive environment. First of all, we have three sessions. First one, prepare speeches session, and table topic session, and evaluation session. I'm providing the time report. First is prepare speeches. Target duration is 5 to 7 minutes. Toastmaster Kedarnath take a time 6 minutes 40 minutes within a time limit. He was spoken, and then Toastmaster Uday Kumar take 6 minutes 30 seconds, and Toastmaster Sivaranjani take 6 minutes 10 seconds. And then our table topics, go to Kedarnath, take 1 minute 40 seconds, and Pandian take 1 minute 50 seconds. Gunashilan take 2 minutes 5 seconds. Nigriga take 2 minutes 11 seconds. Anbarasan 2 minutes 18 seconds, and Monisha takes 2 minutes 30 seconds. And evaluation session, Toastmaster Vishwagopal takes 4 minutes 2 seconds. Toastmaster Gunasilan takes 3 minutes 28 seconds, and Vibin Parthan takes 4 minutes 5 seconds. Yeah. I hand over to General Evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Satish, for that wonderful timers report. And we'll move on to our final role player, our listening master, who is none other than Toastmaster Niharika. Toastmaster Niharika, the stage is yours for you to present your session. Over to you, Toastmaster Niharika.
Of the day was perseverance, and the first speaker spoke about him being an introvert. I would like to ask, what does introversion, perseverance, and success have in common?
Please repeat the question. It was breaking. Your voice was breaking, so we are unable to.
Am I audible now?
Yes, you are audible. Please proceed.
So my question was, what does introversion, perseverance, and success have in common?
Pause. Move on, next question.
My next question would be for the second speaker, as his topic was all beings are same. I would like to ask him, what is one quality that humans and animals share? Is it emotions? Is it fear? Is it love? What is it?
Love.
Okay. And my last question to Toastmaster Shivranjani ma'am. Why do we still feel guilty when we say no? And is there a better way we can frame when we are not comfortable in such a situation? Even
yeah,
yes.
Probably we can drag the situation. Probably we can explain. Instead of over-explaining, straight away we can very well tell them in a very polite manner that we are not in a position to proceed whatever they have asked or whatever the help they have asked. That would solve the problem.
Thank you so much. That's it.
Thank you, Toastmaster Niharika. Now, moving on, it's my report, the General Evaluator's report. I would like to conclude with giving a double thumbs up for today's meeting. First, now I would like to start with Toastmaster Anbarasan, the Sergeant at Arms, for starting the meeting at 10:01 a.m. sharp. And what I like most is that the smooth transition and the way he introduced the house rules and then moving on to introduce respectfully the presiding officer. So that was great. Thank you, Toastmaster Anbarasan. The second came the presiding officer, Toastmaster. Okay, just a minute. Toastmaster Irshad. When he took over, he greeted everyone, the audience. That was very, very positive indeed, very welcoming, very encouraging. That set the tone of the meeting. And then he moved over to take up the role of the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Irshad. You spoke about the theme of the day. You introduced the general evaluator in a most welcoming manner. You introduced the format of the meeting. And what more can I expect from the Toastmaster of the day? You kept the meeting moving on positively. Kudos to the Sergeant at Arms, presiding officer, as well as serving as the Toastmaster of the day. Now, then came the table topics master. You briefed us on what is table topics. Now, I need to say this here. In every Toastmasters meeting, we have got 2 masters and 1 grandmaster. First is the Toastmaster of the day, and then second comes the table topics master. Third is the general evaluator. So you briefed us on the table on what is the table topics, which is very, very important because we also have guests coming in. And then you introduce topics that are very, very interesting and intriguing indeed. So thank you, Table Topics Master. Now, if there is something that I may add on to you, is that, yes, you started off by introducing a Toastmaster or a tag team role player. That is good. Yes, because we need to start the table topics with someone who is already a Toastmaster, because we don't want to frighten the guest. Yes. But moving on, we need to make sure, the table topics master, we need to make sure that the guests or those who are not having any roles are given the chances to deliver speeches as well. So if we could work on that, that will be great, because you see the others, those who are already having roles or those who are already having speeches to speak, they are already having their chances. So we need to work on giving a chance or an opportunity to those who are not having any chances. So that is the only thing that I could add here. And time management. I'm a person who always like to look at the agenda as well as the time management. And today we are already running about 19 minutes late. So I'm not going to blame the Toastmaster of the day, who is supposed to be keeping the meeting going, the manager of the meeting, because I think he did very well by managing and suggesting that to the Toastmaster of the day and others by messaging, saying that, okay, it's time up. And I could see the messages. So Toastmaster of the day, you did your job well, excellent. And one of the person who had actually gone overtime is during the general evaluator's role as the introducer of all the role players. I think I went overtime. So I would like to apologize for that. And we are now going overtime, so I'm not going to delay any longer. And I would like to conclude by saying today's meeting is a fantastic meeting, giving double thumbs up to Chennai Tamil Toastmasters Club. And whatever that I have given as my feedback is based on my observation alone. So thank you for giving me the opportunity, and my apologies if I had offended or touched or bruised anyone with my comments. So thank you. Back to you, Presiding Officer, Toastmaster Irshad.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. And we are running short of time. So let me directly come to the purpose of the meeting. So this is what, when we started with the meeting and I asked the question, what is the purpose, you came in. I'm pretty sure. So the purpose you come in, that has been fulfilled. And with that, anybody has anything to say? Otherwise, we can adjourn the meeting.
I have a small request, sir. When they have played the role of timer, that green, they have been showing it from the beginning. So it was a little confusing for me. So, and I have finished my meeting. by 6 minutes and I think 50 seconds. So only when it is 7, you are supposed to show red card. But then since I completed by 6 minutes and 30 seconds, you have showed red card. So I just wanted to share. That's it, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, I will be sharing the result. Meantime, you can get feedback. Just 1 minute, sir. You can get the feedback. We will share the
Okay.
result with you.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
good. So let
So,
me open the
sorry,
floor.
allow me to add, I think I wanted to actually, I did note down in my timers, my feedback for timer. So I did notice that the green light was already on even when Toastmaster Sivaranjani had just started. So I think maybe the timer, may want to keep an eye on that. So, yes.
Yeah, yes. Actually, I am new to timer, that's why.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
No worries. Right. Thank you.
And yeah, everyone, yeah, here's my feedback. So we started meeting 10, so we are supposed to complete by 12, right? If it is at 12:05, if you okay. Otherwise, no. What are the intention, purpose will lost actually. So better. And one more suggestion to general evaluator. Of course, yeah, really hats off to you. You have given very good evaluation to all the people. And when the evaluator completed, no, then you give the evaluation for that evaluator, right? Maybe when your general evaluator term comes, that time you can touch upon the stage so that we can contain the time actually. So that's what. So because timing is very much important. So though every time we keep on saying that yeah we'll manage the time and all, but unless you perseverance to manage the time, also it will not it will land to a different way actually. I know, so we need to go the extra mile to manage the time. That's what my feedback here actually.
Thanks, Toastmaster Guna, for giving us your feedback. Kavitha, are you preparing something, or we can wind up?
Yes, sir, I shared. Can
Oh.
you check your Zoom chat, sir?
Oh, okay.
You can.
Oh, so we have a result as well. Best tag role player that goes to the grammarian Dakshana. And the best table topic speaker, that role goes to Sanmugapriya Toastmaster. And the star role player goes to the trivia master, Niharika. And the best speaker goes to Toastmasters Sivaranjani. And the best evaluator goes to Toastmaster Gunaseelan. And the best role player, main role player goes to me. And the overall rating, what we received is 5 out of 5. Thank you so much. Thanks for having patient being in this meeting, extending 23 minutes. So with this, let me adjourn the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day ahead.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.